Hey guys, it's Danny Collins, your coach with One Day at a Time Fitness, and
Kelsey Langlow.
Hey, so we're making this video today to explain. A lot of people have asked us why we decided to become Beachbody Coaches, and this is something we've been doing now for a few months. And we got into it, and we started off as challengers initially. We do save 25% on the product, and I know for me that I was always interested in doing something. What about you?
Well, when I approached Danny in October of last year, I had told him that I wanted to start a challenge with one of my friends that was a coach. I didn't really know anything about it, but I saw her results and I knew that's what I wanted. And he told me I was crazy because it was right before Thanksgiving, Christmas, and all of those holidays, and he knew how much I loved food, so he knew that probably wasn't the best route for me. So when we started our challenge in February, it was much more logical for us, and us doing it together was actually really beneficial because knowing me, I've always been somebody who starts something, he jumps into it with 2 feet, and then I just fizzle out and stop doing it if I don't get the results I want. So having Danny and I do it together has been really beneficial.
And there's been a lot of struggles along the way, but being a coach to me, we save 25% on the products that we get anyway, and we also make a 25% commission on anything that we sell. So really we only needed to get a few people to sign up that we can help in order to get our products for free. We're not paying for our Shakeology every month already. We did that within our first month with the both of us. So it's free. So how cool is that we get to work out, exercise, and help other people, and already it's not costing us anything. That in itself was just an automatic yeah, okay. But for me, I know this for me, that deep down inside, I would say this to Kelsey, both of us just got degrees last year in business and marketing, and it was a struggle with 2 small children. I had worked at this job that I was making really good money, but I didn't feel fulfilled. I just knew that there was something bigger out there for me, something that was more my calling. I said that to you a lot, didn't I? Mm-hmm. I would tell her all the time. We had naysayers, different people telling us, you need to do this and you need to do that. And I could feel it. I would remember, what would I say to you about how I would see it?
You would always say there was something out there. You just couldn't quite grasp what it was yet, but you knew that you wanted to help people and that you knew you would make a lot of money doing it.
And as soon as we started doing this, I was literally considering starting an airport shuttle business. I had a friend who had, considered selling
we even had a name for it.
Yeah, I literally wrote the whole business plan for it, but I didn't really feel it in here. I didn't. And I told her that, but it was we got to do something here. And I've never been one that was comfortable working for other people. And we've talked about this for years, that we were going to own business, maybe even businesses. We were going to do it together. We were going to do all these things. And so when she had asked me about that Beachbody thing, I was just, I was hesitant, and we waited. And and then finally I talked to Holly Childs, my coach now, back in November. This was after she initially had asked me about this. And I said, no, not now. We don't have the money. We don't have this. I knew we had to get mentally ready, right? And really, we tried to do different things. We tried to eat healthy. We tried to get in shape.
We even had Insanity, and it just collected dust on Danny's nightstand. We did try doing the Insanity meal plan. That lasted for 2 weeks.
Yeah, and we didn't have the accountability. We didn't have the community. We didn't have the friends. We didn't have, we didn't get involved in the challenge group. So it was just us. Really. And so we started off February 3rd. We bought our challenge pack. We got T25 and Shakeology. We just did the one. I signed up, and she hadn't even really signed up yet. We were all right, well, we're not going to spend all this money. We want to make sure we're going to do this. But within a week, 2 weeks, we dove in head first as challengers. And we knew real fast that we were going to really chase this. And this was something we loved sharing about our experience. We loved posting pictures of what we were doing. And Kelsey really started to fall in love with it. She used to tell me, I used to get upset with her sometimes because she used to spend a lot of time on Facebook. She had managed a mom's group, and she still does. And I used to get I would get jealous, honestly, because I was like, what about me? Sometimes I wanted more of her time. And what I didn't realize was that, she told me I would just love to do something where I can be on social media and I can help people and I can work from home. And we didn't know. We didn't even see it at the time that God was unfolding these things for us. And that when this opportunity presented itself, it blew my mind. I know it blew yours.
Yeah, Danny wanted to become a Beachbody coach right off the bat because fitness has always been something he's been into. I will admit, since him and I have been together, that's when he really started to fall off the wagon because, you get comfortable in a relationship, you put weight on, you have kids, this and that. So I was totally happy that he wanted to start doing this. And plus, for me, I know that Danny would keep me motivated, which he has. I've never been into fitness. I've never been athletic. I've never been in shape. I've been skinny. I've done fad diets. So this is like a whole new experience for me. And I just now started walking around with my sports bra on comfortably because I'm so happy with my results. And Danny too, not a sports bra, but was shirtless. So that is actually one of the main reasons why I wanted to become a Beachbody coach, because I wanted to be proud of my body, because that's something I've never been. So. And
that's another thing too. By being coaches, one, we're not paying for our product. We're starting to make a profit. We're making money. We're helping other people. But every day we're talking to somebody about fitness. I'm talking with challengers about their goals. Kelsey is. We can't fall off of this. We stay on track. We don't mess up. We have days where we eat. I mean, I use we have a coaching group. I'm not currently engaged as a challenger right now in a group. But we finished our first challenge. I'm going to get into another one. But I posted on there last night. I said, I'm eating Cheetos. And some people said, just don't eat the whole bag. And as soon as I told them myself and I put it out there, I didn't have to hide from it. I put the Cheetos away. I had a few and then that was it. I'm not perfect. We're not perfect. None of us are. But what it's done is being coaches has given us this community. We are making friends, like-minded people that have a drive to succeed. Which is something we've always said we wanted. Exactly. Adult friends that were positive and that were healthy, which I would say this is the epitome of that. And we love it. We love everything about this. We're able to help other people. On the money side of it, we know we're going to be top Beachbody coaches. I don't care what anybody says. I'm not going to let them stop. Kelsey and I are not going to stop. We're not going to stop until we are able to provide the life for our family, for our children, so we can put money into Mason and Miley's college fund, so we can pay for the best insurance for them, so we can provide them with the life and the things that that will help them in life. When they need something, that we can be there for them. I know for me personally, my mother, I want to be able to help take care of her in her retirement. She was a single mom left with 5 of us children, and she sacrificed most of her adult life for us, and she's not going to have the money to retire the way that she wants. And I knew my whole life, even when I was 15 years old, I thought in the back of my mind, I said, I'm going to take care of her when she gets older. And I didn't know how. I just knew I would. And I've developed a relationship with God and a higher power, and know that I want to do that. Those are my why. Those are our why. So what would you say is your top 3 reasons for wanting to become a Beachbody coach? One, because I love and am passionate about teaching people, motivating people, and I love to be able to help other people. That's my, to be able to provide my children and my family with the financial freedom to be able to do the things that we want to do in life, and while helping people at the same time. And that's great. And then the other thing is that by being a Beachbody coach, by saving the money, by helping other people, by doing that, by making it about, I'm staying doing it myself. And I'm taking care of my body now. I feel healthy. Before we started, I thought I was going to die soon. I felt like I was going to have a heart attack. And I was just like, today I feel on fire. I'm excited about life. And I want to watch other people grow and build their dreams. So what about you? My top 1 reason would be because I've never been physically fit or healthy. So I know that if I stay with my Shakeology and my programs, I'm going to have no choice but to be healthy. If I'm with people every day, and I have lots of challengers now who count on me to be a motivator to them, I'm going to have to stay healthy. My number 2 reason would be because obviously the financial freedom that you'll gain from this. Danny and I are in a position right now where things are a little bit tight and they're starting to get a lot, better. But it would be amazing to have this income that's just
there's the possibilities are endless in this business, and that's my number 2 reason. And number 3, because I have a real niche for moms, and moms who have toddlers, children of all ages, and they gravitate to me, and I know that everywhere in the world there's a mom that wants to be in better shape, and because I know they can relate to that, I know that I will be successful. So those would be my top 3 reasons.
And I just want to add one more little thing to that too. I mentioned about our children, about providing them with a financial, wherewithal and be able to take care of them, but to be able to teach them healthy options. Our children drink Shakeology and they love it. I mean, just a little bit ago we made a Shakeology cookie for Molly. Now, that's something we're not going to do again because she made the biggest mess with it. But you know what? Our children eat fruit and vegetables, and we're going to be able to teach them about eating healthy and set them a good foundation for their life in the future. How amazing is that? I feel so much better about life than I did before we started this. What about you?
Yeah, it's definitely been a rocky road in some parts of it, but I think that's going to be like that no matter what you start, especially when you're doing it with your spouse. But today is an awesome day. We've had a great day, and I know that this is definitely what we need to be doing, and I think it's just going to benefit us in all aspects of our life. It already has. So.
It is, and it's just getting better and better. And so we're going to wrap this up. If you're interested, if you have more questions about being a coach or what it entails or the benefits of it, feel free to let us know. We'd be glad to explain some of the things. It costs nothing, and the gain is through the roof in so many ways, not just money. So thanks for taking the time to watch this video. We know it was a little bit long, but we really wanted to reach out and let people know who we are.
We all know why it was long.
I talk a lot. Sorry, I'm long-winded. Thanks, guys.